Um, so it's about 5 o'clock. Today's been a really, really nice day, actually. What did I do? Got up late. And I got up late because I ended up using really late last night. So, that's a bit shit. If I want to start getting up better, I've got to not do that. And yeah, be a bit more strict and disciplined in that area, but still making headway. I haven't changed. I'm not using it as an excuse to fall off the bandwagon, otherwise I'd be under the influence right now, but I'm not, and I'm still fighting those urges coming through, which is good. I'm happy with that. So yeah, got up, picked up Alex, which wasn't triggering, it's fine. And we went and checked out SpringFest. So did a lap of the lake, which took over 2 hours, checking out all the market stalls. He got some chili sauces and bought some Turkish Delight from this amazing Turkish Delight van that was there at the Buninyong Festival a month ago, which was exciting. I got to see the Flower Power boys again, who always give me free food. So nice. Luckily, I don't seem to put weight on with their brownies, so that's a good thing. Yeah, and I grabbed a Rocky Road for Erica because that was her favourite treat. She used to love Darrell Lee Rocky Road, and she hasn't had Rocky Road since going vegan, which is about 2.5 years ago now. I bought her Rocky Road maybe like a year or two or whatever ago as a treat from the Flower Power guys, and long story short, I mean, it was in my fridge for like a week waiting for her to come, and so because it was in my fridge for a week, anytime I got the munchies at night, I'd like cut off a little bit more of it, and then by the time she came to see me again, there actually wasn't a Rocky Road for her at all. So that's an interesting I guess point of reflection, particularly today, or in this phase that I'm going through right now. And while I haven't heard from Erica in a couple of weeks, and neither is Mum, so we can only assume that she's doing well. I guess I can only, the fact that I'm doing quite well with her not being around, I can presume that maybe she's, I hope at least that she's doing a lot of healing on her side too. But today I went to the food van and I bought a Rocky Road for her, and they gave me a free brownie, so I've also included that. And I don't know, I was going to drop it around to her house, or her old house, which is where I think she's staying. That way I wouldn't have to see her. I can just deal with her housemates. And I was just going to say, there's no agenda to this. I felt like I feel like I owe her that Rocky Road from last year, because it is her favourite treat, as I said, and it's, I guess, my kind of shitty, selfish, short-sighted behaviour when I'm under influence that she never got that. And so as I'm making steps, it doesn't feel like it when I keep sliding back and using really late at night. It might not look like I'm making much progress, but I guess I feel like in myself I am. I'm coping with things a bit better. I'm quicker at identifying when my voice isn't sounding the way that I want it to, and I can apologize at the time and say, I'm not angry at you. I know I'm sounding angry, but I'm not angry at you. Frustrated by this situation, or the way that you said something made me feel like this, and that's what I'm bouncing off, but I know that that's not the case. So I am getting much better at communicating, at least in that sense. I'm getting a better awareness about how I'm coming across, and then that's something that I can workshop. But I guess I have a bit of anxiety about how this act of delivering the Rocky Road to my sister is going to come across. I'm hesitant that it will seem like a peace offering, which, I mean, I'm not against it being a peace offering because I'm not angry at her. But yeah, there's no agenda attached to it at all. It's honestly just for me, it would make me feel better to be able to honor that thing, you know, that happened a year ago. And for me, it would mean a step in the right direction. But I'm anxious and nervous about whether or not it's the right thing to do for my relationship with Erica. I'm anxious about how the action is going to be interpreted because I guess having borderline, being BPD, I can behave in a way that seems manipulative. It's not intentional. I don't think if I say this or if I push this button, then I'll get what I want. In the moment, I am genuinely communicating the distress and the intensity of the crisis that I am feeling, which I guess makes it hard for me to be around and hard for me to have long-term meaningful connections because I know that I'm not the easiest to love, and I know that because I struggle to love myself. But yeah, so anyway, that's a little bit of angst that's going on, but that got cleared up. I went to a free meditation today at Acorn and Oak Dispensary, which I've been meaning to go there for a while. I've been very excited since they opened, I think about a year and a half ago. I just love that there is, if ever you get the chance to go there and see it, it's so cool and old school. There's all these just shelves of dry herbs and they make tea concoctions and tonics and everything. It's pure, naturopathy. They do have like acute consultations, so you can have a 10-minute appointment for $20. Where you can talk about what's going on and they can send you off with a remedy, which I think is absolutely amazing. And that's great to know because then I can pass that on to my clients as well, which is cool. But yeah, so it was a drumming meditation, which I've not had a lot of experience with before. Wasn't bad, it was good. I definitely felt it. I noticed the places where the vibrations were, focusing. We're lying on our back and I had my legs bent so that my back could be straight. She said the most important thing was for a straight back. So I definitely felt the vibrations coming through my feet. So I felt like the chakra points in my feet were being cleared. I definitely felt more grounded. And then from like solar plexus up, sort of my upper thoracic, or just my thoracic area, got a lot of vibrations, and I guess that made me realize that maybe I think my solar plexus chakra might be a little bit dysfunctional at the moment because I am struggling with will and direction, but I also acknowledge that I'm in a period of reflection and contemplation as well, so it doesn't need to be spinning at full speed. The main thing is that I do need to work on healing my heart and ensuring my throat functions properly, because when that happens, then these two sort of quieten down a little bit. They overwork too much now. I feel really called to go down to Ishka or something and buy another crystal necklace. I feel really bare every time I look at myself, even though jewelry doesn't seem to last very long, and the last amethyst that I wore was wigging my head out. I definitely needed to cleanse it first because as soon as I smashed it I felt better, but I hurt myself when I smashed it. It was just very turbulent, but I do feel called to get another piece of jewelry when that money comes into me. Yeah, didn't really go on a journey necessarily. The drums were very exciting. Like usually whenever I've heard drumming on Mount Franklin, it is the most annoying fucking thing in the world because I'm sick of hearing this like boom, 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 just echoing around the mountain for 3 days straight. But, the people get shit out of it. But yeah, so it was really cool. As I was like tuning into it and feeling it in my body, I was recognizing that it was like really, really like energizing my chakras, and I was feeling really quite amped up. And I became aware of the fact that like my one of my, I guess, shadow archetypes is the warrior. Sometimes when I'm trying to be an advocate, I can be a bit of a warrior, as in a fighter, and that doesn't really help my cause because I don't need to, conquer someone else. I just want to be able to be the voice for others. So that's anyway. I'm rambling a lot now, but so it was a beautiful meditation. It's really, really cool. A few things just kind of like kept popping up in my head, and anytime that was happened, Kath, who ran the circle, encouraged us to ask it, are you here for my highest good? And if it disappears, then it's not, and if it stays, then it's something that you need to look at. A lot of the things that popped up did disappear, which for me reinforces that this is a solitary time, because it was other people. I kept thinking about other people. A few people didn't disappear, and those are actually healers. So when we came out of the meditation, we were allowed to sort of take a few notes. I made a few quick notes on other therapists to reach out to inquire about an appointment, and just things I need to do to get on top of myself. And I guess maybe if there's something to share, actually I'm not ready to share that yet, but today has reinforced that Pete's really not a good influence. He's got too much of his own shit going on. I did see Bill today, which was nice and lovely. He's a lovely gentleman, I think. And I would like to see him again if the universe deems that to be my highest good. So, yeah, taking it all with a grain of salt and just trying to track through. Tonight I should be having a dinner date with Rachel and her daughter Maddie, which will be very exciting. I haven't met Maddie yet. Rachel and I have known each other for quite a while, and while we haven't been through the same traumatic experiences, we do share the same diagnoses, cognitively speaking, or psychologically speaking. And she wants to know a bit more about ways that naturopathy has helped me, because she's going through some of her own health issues at the moment too. So I'm going to be able to have a good chat about that, which is awesome. But I haven't heard from her yet. But that's okay. If that doesn't happen, I've got plenty of food here, and we'll just keep taking it moment by moment, baby steps at a time. And yeah, I'll go see Erica soon, I guess. Wish me luck.